Okay, we are back with some more Warcraft Total War, mod for Medieval 2 Total War. And we're playing as the faction called Lordaeron, I think, isn't it? Is that how you pronounce it? Lordaeron? Well, that's how I'm going to pronounce it, because I don't know any better. Right, there's our princess, the one who can't find a husband, despite having something like 20 generals out here. There's our factionaire. What's his name? Arthas Menthil. Okay. Now we did, in the very first episode, as this is episode 2, you can see we're on turn 2, we fought two massive bridge battles right here. And we actually wiped out 2 full stacks of the Scourge. I think that's the name of that faction. But the Scourge actually starts in this area with, I think, what was it, 8 or 9 full armies? I think they all have pretty much the same composition. Can I see that one? Alright. Yeah, looks like basically the same composition. But they've gotten 3 of my settlements under siege, and I've got their settlement under siege. Now I'm risking killing off 3 generals here. Tyrion Fordring, Darian, Migraine, and Talon. I guess those 2 are related. Yeah, I'm risking that because I want to draw some of their forces. Now we've got a full stack and it will take 9 turns to wear them down. We've got relief forces coming. We've got an army there. We're building up forces there. We did manage to recruit some troops into these settlements, but we don't have much here. So we could lose half Glen, and that's why we're sending that army up. Now I've got another almost full stack right there. We'll have a few more units coming. Now I don't think I recruited any diplomats in the first episode, did I? Because I looked and we're actually allied to 5 factions already. We are at war with 4 actual factions plus the rebels, but I think all 5 of those we actually border, and we already have trade and military access, don't we? Yeah, access, so we can't upset anybody by going through their lands. As they actually border us, I don't know where all these factions are because I'm a complete noob at this mod, but you'd have to assume that there's some allied settlements there, possibly here, possibly up here, so they may come and help us. They may. Now that's an Amami village, not the fashion brand, and we're at war with those, but again it's just a village. Now if we do actually have some money left over at any point, we will get a ship and sail over to these large islands / continents and see if there's somebody over there we can trade with, because we've got trade ports. We've got a good trade port there, and we've got a good trade port there. You don't have a trade port. I think I raised my taxes everywhere I could, and we are going to have a good amount of money coming in, so we might lose this one, and if we lose these 3, we should at least be able to take down a lot of their troops. But I think there's a couple more armies out here somewhere. There's also a rebel settlement there. Right, let's end turn 2 and turn to 3. Right, now that balance of power looks very favourable, doesn't it? Considering we're outnumbered more than 2 to 1, 2.5 to 1. I mean, we've got an excellent general in there. Ah, he's another Migraine. He's got Paladins of the Silver Hand. I wonder if those are mounted. Now we've got, looks like some decent units. We've got crossbows, riflemen, and archers. I'm very tempted to go for an order resolve. Honestly, I don't think I'd do better than a 1-to-1. But does anyone want to see an auto-resolve this early in the campaign? Probably not. Let's go in and fight the battle then. We'll at least get to see... Oh, that's a nice screenshot. And those are some nice machines back there. We will at least get to see the buildings in the settlements. I don't know if they're going to look any different than what they do in the vanilla Medieval 2. But the units will definitely look different. Alright, I should turn that off. So that's my leader. They look like very strong cavalry. Where are these paladins? They're up on the walls, so those are actually infantry paladins, they're not mounted. Right. Ooh, that actually, well, it's got a different colour scheme, doesn't it? From Medieval 2. Wonder if it has the same names on the tombstones, because in vanilla Medieval 2, nope, those are exactly the same ones. In vanilla Medieval 2, the names are on the tombstones, and I remember Martin Slater. Yeah, so that's the same as Medieval 2 vanilla. Now we could pull back to the town centre, but let's not. Take those off of skirmish. What equipment are they bringing? Ooh, what's that? Is that their ram? That's a unique ram, isn't it? Kind of looks like one of those prehistoric sea creatures, some type of crustacean. Is that their ladders? They kind of look like whales, don't they? Beached whales? Of course, you don't really want to see a beached whale, but that's what they look like. That's cool. They've got a lot of undead units. That's what their faction consists of. But it looks like they're just coming for these 3 sections of walls, doesn't it? Alright. Let's get those off for a second. Crossbows. Who's going to have better range? Crossbows or the archers? I wonder. Right. So they're almost certainly going to land right about here. I think we need direct line of sight of those crossbows. That'd be better. Put the archers over there. There's another unit on the wall. Sergeants. Right, those are spears. Probably better have those down. Let's see if we can get my general out pretty quick. Okay, he can't use his command ability, unfortunately. Right, that's another unit of spears. Where are these riflemen? Okay, they're up there. I'm going to move those over here. Move these footmen over. Like so. Now, all of those towers are active. I'm going to bring the paladins over. I'm guessing they have some kind of ability to keep up our morale. At least I'm hoping that they do. There's one more unit. Unit of pikes. Good. Form up in there. I'll turn those around. Alright. We ready to go? Get out of there. ASAP. Form up over there. Alright, they can do shield trom. I'm not a big fan of that. Get in there. Looks like everyone's firing. Get those pikes over there. Yep, they've come straight for this section. That's good. Right, it says the riflemen are firing. Ooh, are they going... Somebody's going after... Ah, lichers. Yeah, those are magical... magic users. Right. Well, we killed 2%. They're sending skeleton archers. I guess we could try picking them off. Killing their leader will not break them. I believe they're all unbreakable units because they're undead. How can you break the morale of something that's undead? It's only 3%, and we've used up a lot of ammunition from the archers, basically nothing from the riflemen, and not much from the crossbows. Right, looks like a big charge. They've sent in their skeleton raiders, which are light cav. How's it looking? I mean, it's 8%, but remember they outnumbered us 2.5 to 1. Right, try to pull through. Right, he's lost 2, he lost 3. Right, back off. Where's that pike unit? Oh, that's the lichers firing at me. I mean, they don't care about hitting their own men. They took down 4 models though. Now the lichers are going through, so at least they won't be firing. And my general, I've got a bunch of zombies over here. Those are incredibly slow. What's the other mod that I'm playing? The Elder Scrolls Total War mod, where I've got some zombies. That blasted slow in that, but in this one, they get even slower. They may not even get inside the settlement. Alright, we killed 20%, but we lost 4. We're really not using much ammunition from this unit, are we? Alright. Who's come up on the wall? Their general has. Alright. I'm going to get you over there. I don't think the riflemen are doing much over there. I'm going to bring them over here. Right. My general has gone into that big blob. There are halberds and spears in there. I want to get him out. He's not really losing any models now. They do have heavy infantry, light infantry, spears. They don't have many missile units though. Right, they've lost 3 of their lichers. Looks like our spears or pikes are holding them. Right, stand there and try firing in. Now there was, I think, 200 zombies. We've almost taken them down by half. Back away from there. Paladins, they don't have any ability that we can activate. The general is down by half. They look like they're firing on units outside, but they've almost used up their ammunition. Fire over here so you can get them in the back. Undead trolls, and there's 93 of those. Right, my general is up to gold chevron standard. We haven't lost a single paladin, that's good. Not sure where their leader went. Right, the general is down to 2. This unit's done quite well. How many did they start with? 180? 160? Not quite sure. Alright, he is dead. But you see, we haven't captured anyone. Their morale hasn't gone. Right. I don't think we got a very good charge that second time because they were in amongst that ram. Right, those archers are out of ammunition. Let's get them coming down. they can back up this unit with spears. Right. We'll have another crack at them. Who did we kill? RJ, the summoner. Right, I'm not sure if we lost any of that pike unit. That's the Soul's unit. Now, judging from the unit cards, those units look like they have a good amount of armour on them, don't they? Right, looks like we've won over there. Crossbows can still fire. My general did not lose any more men on that charge. We've almost wiped them out. It does look really cool, those kind of like maybe beetle shells standing upright, doesn't it? Very good work, modders. Right, we've wiped out that unit. Now we're going to have a bit of a tough time getting charges in. But we should still be able to get some. They are wearing down my sergeants, my spearmen. Right, bring my paladins back here. It said they're still involved in a fight somewhere. Yeah, it really doesn't look like they've gotten off any ammunition, does it? Right, the archers are down, but they have gotten into combat.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Trying to look for a good way to charge in over here. Again, I don't think we're going to rout them, so they're not really going to be running off in any direction. We basically just got to wear them down. That's 63%. Right, now they've managed to use up a little ammunition. Right, get you to come down. Right, they may use up all of their ammunition. Most of their units are worn down. Right, we'll try charging through, but they are spearmen back there. I don't see much of a point going on offensive with my units, though, as we can't actually break them. It's taken them down to 74. I mean, we can't do any morale shocks to them. Right, we lost a couple of models in there.
True and wholehearted victory will be ours.
Right, looks like they were trying to follow my general. Ah, we've got another unit that's come back up onto the walls. Let's try hitting them from the rear. I mean, we're going to lose about a third of our army. Right, pike unit has lost what, 8 men? What happened to my general? Isn't he charging in? He's not come through the gate yet. Oh, he kind of bugged out there, I think. Yeah, those spearman sergeants are almost gone. That's a swordsman. Crossbows are almost out of ammunition. Right, we're wiping them out. Right, can you hit these halberds? Because that looks like the biggest unit up there. Many of their units are down to just a couple of men. Oh, we've lost 2 paladins though. I would imagine those are going to be quite expensive to replace. We might get some replenishment back though at the end of the battle. Right, they seem to be getting an awful lot more shots now. Right, I'm going to get them to stop firing because there's not really many people left. We'll get more friendly fire, I think. Got a lot of dogs barking this morning in the neighbourhood. Hopefully you can't hear that. If anyone knows a way of editing out or blocking noise from dogs that are 500 feet away, let me know. And of course you're welcome to leave a like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Probably some of you who are watching this know a lot more about the Warcraft universe than I do, because I know nothing about it. So go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me all about the world of Warcraft, or the Warcraft world. Almost lost that unit of archers though. Get away from there. Who's still fighting? Fighting that. Nope, we got all of them. Well, we lost 44% in fact. As you see, we didn't get a single prisoner, and we had to kill 100% of them. That's the annoying part. The good part is it went down to 27%. So I think I might have still got the win with the auto resolve, but we actually did quite well there, didn't we? Of course, these units actually started with a lot of chevrons, I think. Now, I think that's some of the units I just fought. Undead heavy infantry. So we managed to win that one. And it looks like we're going to do exactly the same thing here. That's Hagen the Unclean. I think he's got exactly the same army composition. Alright, but we've used up all the time for this video. So we're actually going to have an easier time, or we should have an easier time, because we've got an extra 4 or 5 units in there. We don't have any paladins, but we've got more pikes. We've got 3 pikes this time. We've got 3 cavalry, but only 2 archers. So actually 3 archers. We've got some militia. So what I'm going to do, we're going to start episode 3 with this battle, which I think is going to go in the same direction as that one that I just did.